The ocean, a vast, unfathomable entity, holds the very breath of our planet. And within its rhythmic pulse, a pattern is emerging, a colossal shift that has, throughout history, rewritten the destiny of nations, starved populations, and reshaped the global economy. We speak of El Niño. But what if I told you this isn't just about rain or drought? What if this cyclical phenomenon, currently gathering strength in the Pacific, is poised to unleash a cascade of economic devastation, a tsunami of inflation, and a geopolitical reshuffling so profound it could redefine our modern world? Prepare to witness the silent architect of global upheaval. Introduction: the ocean's whisper, the world's roar. The Pacific Ocean, that immense expanse of blue, is more than just a body of water. It is a colossal engine of climate, a grand regulator of global weather patterns. And right now, that engine is sputtering, transitioning. After a prolonged period of La Niña's cooler embrace, the waters are warming. The signs are unmistakable, the data clear. NOAA, with over 90% certainty, predicts El Niño's development for 2026. The World Meteorological Organization echoes this, assigning a 60% risk by summer of next year. But this is no ordinary warming. There's a significant chance, a 1 in 4 probability, that by late 2026, we will face a very strong El Niño event. The temperature signals, those crucial indicators, are projected to reach territories we haven't seen in years, possibly around plus 1.8 degrees Celsius. Now it's crucial to understand the nature of this beast. El Niño doesn't strike like a sudden storm. Its impacts are delayed, a slow-burning fuse. We're looking at a lag of anywhere from 6 to 12 months. This means that even if the atmospheric conditions solidify next year, the most acute, the most devastating production hits, the true economic fallout, will likely reverberate through 2027 and potentially even into 2028. Markets might react sooner, sensing the impending shifts, but the tangible physical consequences on our farms, our supply chains, and ultimately our wallets will take time to manifest. We are, in essence, standing on the precipice of a global economic storm, a storm brewed in the deep Pacific, whose winds of change are only just beginning to stir. A history, written in feast and famine, the economic echoes of El Niño. To truly grasp the potential of this impending El Niño, we must cast our gaze back into history. El Niño is not a new phenomenon. It is an ancient rhythm of our planet. And its presence has been indelibly marked on the tapestry of human civilization, particularly through its profound economic and social consequences. Consider the strong El Niño events of recent memory, 1982-83, 1997-98, and 2015-16. These weren't mere weather anomalies. They were clear harbingers of heightened market volatility, of significant global economic disruption. The 1997 El Niño, a particularly potent manifestation, is estimated to have inflicted losses ranging from a staggering $32 billion to a colossal $96 billion. These are figures that even decades later command respect and fear. But the impact of major El Niño episodes extends far beyond a single event. When we aggregate the economic losses over subsequent years following these major occurrences, the figure escalates into the trillions of dollars. This isn't a localized inconvenience. It is a global economic hemorrhage. El Niño has, in past episodes, contributed nearly 20% of commodity price inflation over several years. Imagine that. A quarter of the price increases you experienced, the rising cost of goods, directly attributable to the shifts in weather patterns driven by this oceanic oscillation. And then there is the starkest, most tragic chapter in El Niño's history. The strongest recorded El Niño, that of 1877, is not merely an economic footnote. It is a global famine, a cataclysm that claimed the lives of over 50 million people. While our modern socio-economic fabric is undeniably different, With advancements in communication, transportation, and food distribution, we cannot afford to be complacent. The current backdrop of a warming planet, of more frequent and intense extreme weather events, could amplify El Niño's effects to an unprecedented degree. The historical record serves as a chilling reminder. El Niño is a force capable of unraveling societies, of pushing the boundaries of human suffering, and its return demands our utmost attention. The global larder. Under siege, agriculture, and the shadow of inflation. The most immediate and visceral impact of El Niño is felt in the fields, in the very sustenance that feeds the world. This impending El Niño is projected to cast a long shadow over global agriculture, acting as a potent catalyst for food inflation, and, consequently, weighing heavily on economic growth through 2026 and well into 2027. The intricate dance of rainfall and sunshine that governs our harvests is being thrown into disarray. Certain regions, the breadbaskets of the world, are bracing for drought-like conditions. We're talking about Southeast Asia, a critical hub for rice and palm oil production. Australia, a major exporter of wheat and other grains, faces similar arid forecasts. India, with its colossal population and its agriculture deeply intertwined with its GDP, anticipates below-average monsoon rains for the first time in 3 years, a potentially devastating blow. Parts of Africa, vital for its own food security and global commodity markets, are also in the crosshairs. And the Americas, particularly Brazil, will see their rainfall patterns altered, impacting their vast agricultural output. The vulnerability isn't uniform across all crops. Some stand out as being at particularly high risk. Cocoa, the very essence of our chocolate indulgences, has been identified as having the highest risk of severe disruption. Imagine a world where chocolate becomes a luxury beyond reach, all due to a shift in atmospheric moisture. Rice, the staple for billions, especially across Asia, including major producers like Thailand, Vietnam, and the Indian subcontinent, faces a precarious future. Sugar, palm oil, crucial ingredients in countless food products, are also highly exposed. Cotton, a cornerstone of the textile industry, particularly in India, Pakistan, and West Africa, is staring down the barrel of reduced yields. And wheat, the most widely consumed staple grain globally, is facing uncertainty in key growing regions like Australia, and potentially impacting the already strained supply from the Russia-Ukraine-Kazakhstan corridor. While global stockpiles for some commodities like wheat and rice offer a moderate buffer, the sheer breadth and intensity of these regional impacts could lead to sharp, unexpected price responses. A localized drought might be absorbed. A widespread synchronized agricultural crisis driven by a strong El Niño is a different proposition entirely.